Now, what have you done to tweak the co-op experience?
Well, the co-op experience, what we've kind of added to the game, which I think is really cool, is we're really wanting the players to actually focus on the co-op aspect of it, but we're not going to keep the players together all the time. We're actually going to be splitting the players apart sometimes and having them do separate objectives, and that way we can start telling a little bit of a stronger story about the guys being apart, coming back together and going and being apart again. So that to me is a really huge win. It's kind of some of the feedback that we've always gotten from some of our fans, like how can we elevate the co-op nature of this game, and actually you sometimes elevate the co-op by actually having them be apart and then coming back together again, because it makes that experience really rewarding.
Now, a lot of co-op games, it usually boils down to helping your partner open a door or giving him a boost. Have you guys thought about how you can take that and advance it?
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly things that we like. At the core of it, Army of Two is really about rewarding each other for playing together. We still have things like the co-op shield will be in there. We have some, like you mentioned, like some of these co-op moves. But ultimately, like cooperative gameplay, like I said, we do have some split objectives things that we're going to be introducing. But again, it's really about how the combat experience, how we have to work together and strategize the way that we flank or sneak or draw attention, draw the aggro from enemies. That's really like the kind of the creative core of the Army franchise, and so we know that people still like that, and that's kind of how we're just keeping things streamlined, effective, and fun.
Can we expect the same like over-the-top story and profanity from the first two games?
I can tell you this much, that like I said, we're taking on a little bit more grittier tone to this. We're trying to get rid of some of the frat boy kind of, attitude that some of the previous games had. And so we're still going to make sure that these guys have great lines, and they're going to, I'm sure there'll be some great stuff in there that everyone's going to see. But no, we're definitely looking at this as being a reboot of the franchise, and we want people to know that we're taking this really, very seriously. How people have always said, hey, the Army of Games this or that. At the core of it, the Army of Games, there's a good game there, and we're just going to try to execute like a really good blockbuster story to back it up.
That theme of taking the story and everything seriously, does that tie into choosing Mexico as a backdrop, considering that what's going on down there is still ongoing?
I mean, I mean, in some instance, when you decide where you're going to have a game take place or whatnot, obviously, the Mexico drug cartel thing is serious and real. But again, we're not doing a documentary. This is an action blockbuster, and so that backdrop for a game obviously is very appealing, and will make obviously it's pretty exciting kind of subject matter to take on in a blockbuster game.
How does the weapon system work in the game? How many weapons are there? Is there customization and what?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really give you too many details right now, but the customization is there. We've got a lot of guns. We've got a lot of customization. All that stuff's going to be coming online really, soon, and we'll be showing that off, as this, when we're ready to kind of show the rest of the world that all that stuff, because it's a huge part of of the franchise is the gun customization and the parts and everything like that. So it's going to be there, absolutely.